Missed it. I'm catching up. I haven't done a reacts in a while. Looks like they captured it on the PlayStation 5 Pro.
What use is a vault hunter? What use is a killer? A brute. A rule-breaking, loot-taking, running and gunning natural disaster. You are, in a word, mayhem. I take that personally.
Okay, gameplay. Let's do the gameplay. My big hope is that they actually figure out a way to keep the humor, but modernize it in a special way. I'm going to turn it down because I think the song's copywritten, and also I want to add some commentary. So I'll just reduce the volume and bring it back up as needed. Gameplay looks interesting. I like the idea of having something that you can summon. I do think that would be cool. Please don't copyright strike me. It's so annoying.
Be advised, a citywide curfew has been enacted. Violators will be shot on sight.
That's kind of funny. I like the idea that violators will be shot on sight. I think that's kind of a fun thing. I like the visual styling of the cinematic, like the new look to it. I like that a lot.
Heyo, I'm Randy Pitchford.
Randy changed his hair.
Gearbox Entertainment.
Just real quick. Okay, I know Randy Pitchford. I've been to the Gearbox studios, at least the old one, way back in the day, like when I was getting started. Saturalis, thank you for the $2. I appreciate it. Need Liguri cookies. I don't do the cookies anymore, but thank you. Randy changed his hair. We got to talk about this. Randy Pitchford changed his hairstyle. It's okay, but I like the old hairstyle better. Just saying.
Today, we're giving you our deepest look yet at Borderlands 4. All the excitement, loot, and gnarly carnage all running on PlayStation 5 Pro.
Okay.
Since creating the looter-shooter genre nearly 16 years ago, we've continued to refine the formula, delivering better loot, greater freedom, and endless mayhem. And with Borderlands 4, we push things even further.
This is hands down our best Borderlands ever. All new movement, abilities, bigger and badder enemies, and a brand new planet.
Just a small piece of criticism here. I feel like the sound is like a little muted or something. Like I'm not getting that oomph with the music mix and stuff. Maybe my hearing's gone.
All in service of making you feel like a total badass.
It's the perfect entry point for new players with incredible new places and a great...
You know why they always say that? Because they want new players. Because if their player numbers don't go up, it's the perfect entry point. Like they need to meet all these things, all these goals for the company, like having just the right amount of new stuff and interesting stuff, but also being appealing to new players. Lord Zero says, do you think Sony gave Gearbox a cheaper deal on a state of play in exchange for them moving Borderlands out of the release window for Marathon? No, I don't think so.
Great story. And for our longtime Borderlands fans, we're throwing back to our more grounded tone while pushing gameplay ahead further than ever before.
I like the fart jokes and the dumb jokes and the humor. Anthony Birch did a lot of the writing on the original, on the sequel, I should say, and Ashley Birch has done a lot of the writing, and I really like their humor. I don't know who wrote 3. A lot of the jokes didn't land for people. It was really timed. But I really hope there's jokes. I was at a thing in December for an event. It was like the award show. And I met the writer of Borderlands 4. So I hope they still have some of that tone.
This is the culmination of years of hard work from my teammates across the Gearbox studios. So enough talk. Let's get it. This is Borderlands 4.
Humor's subjective, right? It looks like Borderlands. Like I played a lot of 3. I just played the core entries. Like so I played Borderlands 1, 2, 3, and I'll play 4. Especially seeing like there's nothing competing with it right now.
Borderlands is an unforgiving sci-fi universe where life is cheap and guns are plentiful. You play as a vault hunter, a badass mercenary with powerful abilities called action skills.
I like the look. Looks very
Today I'm playing as
Borderlands-y.
Vex, our new siren. She wields supernatural phase energy to devastating effect.
That's
She can
cool, I
use that
guess.
energy to empower herself, or channel it to conjure deadly minions that fight alongside her.
I like that. I like the minion thing.
And because everything's better in co-op, I'm joining as Rafa, a former TDR soldier who wears an experimental exosuit. He can digistruct an arsenal of weapons, like the razor-sharp arc knives.
That's okay.
These are
All right.
two of our 4 new Vault Hunters that you can play at launch.
All right, out of
Borderlands 4
those
takes
two,
place on Kairos, an all-new planet
I'm a little
steeped in
indifferent.
conflict.
Both of them are kind of cool.
For thousands of years, the Timekeeper kept the planet hidden, controlling its inhabitants with bolts, cybernetic implants fused to their spines. Anyone who stepped out of line was brutally crushed by his
Thus
army of
far-
synthetic soldiers known as the Order.
Thus far, nothing is like
That
blowing
is
me
until
away
6
with this
years ago when Alpha
presentation.
showed up.
To me, because of the
This
cell
rogue
shaded
moon
look,
was
does it look
teleported
better?
away from
Yes.
Pandora at the end of
But am I like, oh my god? No, nothing yet.
Hunter Lilith. When it reappeared
Yeah.
across the galaxy, it crashed into the protective veil around Kairos. The results were devastating. A planet-wide cataclysmic event that disrupted the Timekeeper's perfect order.
Now people all
They got
across
the
Kairos
look
have
right. They got
started
the look
rising
right,
up,
I would say, Chad.
some even ripping out their bolts. And chunks of their brain along with it.
Here it comes!
That's the situation our Vault Hunters have crash landed into. A planet ready to explode, and you're the spark. As you explore, you'll meet a cast of incredible characters.
I want to see the game. I want to see the
Fan
actual
favorites
gameplay.
return, like Zane and Moxie.
Yeah. I'm not that interested in, like, I'm glad
You'll also
Moxie's
meet
back.
new friends like Rush.
Whoops.
And as always,
Claptrap.
Claptrap's along
Great
for
to
the
see
ride.
Claptrap. Very glad to see Claptrap.
Last but not least is Echo 4. This helpful drone follows you
But
everywhere,
I'm not. I don't play Borderlands for the
hacking
story.
order tech,
I play it for the humor
scanning the environment,
and I play it for
and
the
helping
guns.
guide you to objectives.
and the gunplay.
But enough of all
That's
that.
why I play
Let's
it.
get into the game.
Yes. Hey, Movies. Good to see you, by the way.
Thanks to
Here
our
we
improved
go.
lobby system, it's easier than ever to join up with your friends on the fly.
I got to make sure
And
I'm
with
on
full
like their
crossplay
press
at
list.
launch, you can play with your friends on any platform.
I know enough people over there that I could probably
Today,
just reach
we're
out.
venturing into Terminus Range, a frigid, mountainous region.
Hopefully, actually, I don't know.
This is just one of the 4 zones on Kairos that you can seamlessly explore. There's next to no loading time, just endless looting and shooting mayhem.
Okay. I like the biomes. How
For our
the
current
worlds look
mission,
different.
we need to break into a secret black site located deep in the mountains.
They always did really
One of
good
the
with that, though.
Timekeeper's generals, Vile Lichter, has been conducting grotesque experiments on locals. It's up to us to stop him.
Okay, look, just real quick, tonally, I think they're taking it way too seriously. It's like, okay, the glide is cool,
Climbing and point grapple, these make getting around more fun and add a ton of utility to combat.
but it's just too serious in tone.
As you traverse, you'll uncover a vast and beautiful world. And to bring Kairos to life, we've introduced dynamic weather and events, so you constantly have new things to discover.
Okay,
There's also plenty of local wildlife to contend with, like these Cratch.
I better
Flying
hear a
bees
joke.
to
Dang
attack
it.
in flocks.
It just looks like Borderlands, which is fine. But they're like, oh, we can climb
Here
stuff
we've come
now and
across
double
Asylum,
jump.
one
Like,
of
okay.
several new activities in Borderlands 4.
You'll naturally discover short gameplay experiences like this all across Kairos. There's no
Okay.
need to pick up a mission first. These are auto-granted and tracked on your HUD.
I kind of like that. They did that in the old games too.
With the help of Echo 4, we'll hack into their network and release the communications balloon.
I'm bringing the audio down when I talk because it's like crosstalk. It's hard to follow when you're listening. Okay. That's just a big sword.
Now that we're in charge, we can fast travel to the silo. And as a bonus, it's revealed the approximate location of a vault key fragment. We can
Alright.
collect these fragments to unlock a hidden vault, a high-level dungeon with challenging combat and serious loot.
Let's get after it.
They're playing on PS5 Pro, by the way. I want to know where the big sword went. Oh, Xbox's console business is in trouble, Bonds. That's all I was talking about.
Another
You can rewind
nice
the
thing
stream
about
on
silos
YouTube.
is you can zip line up and take off.
Oh, okay. This is cool. I like this. I like that as a traversal mechanic. That's good.
And if that's not
That's
fast
good.
enough for you, you can always pull out your personal vehicle, the Digirunner.
Oh, and
Just
mounts.
hop on, hit boost, and get rolling.
You can
So-
customize the body, paint job, and even how it handles.
So hold up. So they added sparrows like Destiny. All right, sure. I think they had vehicles in the old games, didn't they? So it's like more open world, random events. It's not bad.
Border patrols to world bosses, there's always something to shoot and loot.
I don't like a lot of downtime.
All right, we're coming up on an order outpost.
That was a
Let's see the
lot of
new movement
nothing during
abilities
the
in action.
traversal section. The thing I like about Borderlands games is like the action is pretty constant, and in between each battlefield, you kind of like get a little break as you're walking
Cleaning our new
towards the next
traversal
thing.
abilities together makes combat more dynamic than ever.
I
You
wonder
can
if
dash in and out
the
of melee
sparrow,
attacks,
we're
dodge
gonna call it
projectiles,
sparrow.
or quickly reposition
We'll
to
slow
gain an
that down.
advantage.
a lot of people have been saying it's Borderlands mashed up with Destiny. Yeah, it's very Destiny. I mean, it's a sparrow. It's absolutely a sparrow. Whoosh. Yeah, it looks like Borderlands gameplay. But it's good. I like this grapple thing. That looks fun. Music
now,
track's
I know that
not
there's
bad.
a vault fragment around here somewhere, but we've got a mission to get back to. Let's pull out Echo 4 to show us where to go.
Oh, thank you. Anything that tells me where to go, I get so lost.
We're
in
meeting
these
up with
games.
none other than
I,
the Tigra Partali herself, Amara.
I think
She's
it's a
former
little
ball
bit
hunter
of
and
a
exotic
cop
pet
out.
sitter from Borderlands 3.
Okay, yes,
She
the
came
one
to
with
Kairos in search of Lilith,
the one with
while
pets,
helping us take
I
down the
like
Timekeeper.
a lot. The one that can like spawn pets, I like that a lot.
Don't you whine at me, Hermes. We'll play in a moment, huh? Ugh, you agree to pet sit for a few weeks, and the next thing you know, you're having full conversations with animals.
You don't use security like that unless you've got something to hide. This must be the path to the black side.
Agreed. But if Lilith is on the other side, I don't mind some property destruction.
Ooh, your specialty! Please, be my guest.
That's pretty
Come,
cool.
let's throw some light on this black site of his.
Yeah, I think the big world. I don't know.
This place is crawling with creeps. Clear them
I
out.
don't like that they have the platform
Co-op has
icon on
always
their
been
head.
at the
I don't
heart
think
of
that's
Borderlands,
necessary, but-
and we've put a ton of work into making it better than ever. Our improved lobby was just the start. You
Okay,
can
I
also
like
set
that.
your own campaign difficulty independently of the rest of the party. This way, everyone can tune
Okay.
the experience to their liking.
That's
And
a
you don't
huge
have
W.
to worry about looting and just
being
stealing
able to
items.
being able to adjust.
Instance for each player. Plus,
Okay, loot is instance. You can adjust your difficulty. You can fast travel to your friends. You can do split screen and couch co-op. Like a
We
lot
just
of
want you
W's
to be
there.
able to hang with your buddies and have a great time.
Yeah. Oh,
What the hell is that?
I'm not getting the humor vibe though. Yeah, this looks. Gameplay looks slick. Movement looks good. Definitely gonna play on PC.
Everyone else heard the talking creep, right?
Tim feels like the product of Lichter's twisted mind. Another of his experiments.
Game's looking pretty
He's
fire.
doing
It's
this
looking
to
okay right
creeps.
now.
I shudder to
I need to
think
hear a
what he's
joke.
doing to Lilith.
Something
We
needs
need to
to
get
make me
inside.
laugh,
That air vent. Let's check it out.
and then it'll have my full praise. Marvel humor.
Hermes is really creeped out in here. Not me, obviously. Hermes.
Now that we're in the black site, let's
That
take
was-
a moment to talk about loot.
All right, here we go.
In Borderlands 4, each piece of gear comes from one of 8 manufacturers with their own characteristics and trademarks. There's Jacobs, with crit-friendly black powder weapons. The elemental expertise of
The
Maliwan.
gunplay is so good in these
Glados,
games.
who solve lower accuracy with more bullets.
Yeah.
The toss to reload Tedior.
I think I did a lot of Tedior. I
Torg
hate
with
reloading.
explosions. We also have 3 new ones. The Order, with powerful charge and release blasts.
No, not
Fully
gonna use
auto
that.
rippers.
Don't like
And
it.
the reliable, easy-to-use Daedalus, which can use multiple ammo types.
But that's just the start.
We'll probably use
We've
that.
introduced an all-new licensed parts system. This allows for behaviors and abilities from multiple manufacturers to spawn in a single weapon. For instance, this flat-off assault rifle features a Torg mag, Hyperion shield, and a Maliwan elemental switch.
That's
meaning it shoots fast and explodes things.
That's
the
kinda
higher the
interesting.
rarity, the more parts that can randomly spawn, creating wilder and wilder loot.
And that's
I do like
before
that.
even getting into alt fire modes, underbarrels, and elemental damage.
That's funny.
The
I like that.
possibilities are truly endless.
All right, the gun. Of course, they
To
nailed the
support
guns.
playing
That
with your
seems
favorite
good.
manufacturer, we've added enhancements. This new type of gear replaces artifacts and provides bonuses
There's
to
a lot of
specific manufacturers.
shimmer on the character
Take my
because of
current
the,
enhancement. It adds
how
a
it
kill
feels.
bonus to all guns with Daedalus parts, along with more reload speed and critical damage.
That's probably because it's just console.
This lets you min-max your build around your favorite manufacturer, immediately turning just okay guns into amazing weapons.
Finally,
I'm just
we've
getting
heard your
excited about the
feedback, and
gunplay.
We've overhauled our drop rates and loot across the game. We've worked hard to make sure all our gear feels better than ever, while also making rarity matter again. This makes for our most satisfying loot chase ever. And at the top
All
of
right.
everything are legendaries.
I'm sold. I'm sold.
These have always had unique effects that you won't find on any other piece of gear. But in Borderlands 3, they drop too often. This
No.
not only devalued legendaries, it made everything feel less valuable.
Oh man.
In our new system, not only do all guns feel great, but now legendaries will truly be special events. We've
I had
added
this
the magic back to our loot
crazy
chase,
legendary
and
in
we know
3.
you'll love grinding all that great gear on Kairos.
I think I got
Let's
my
get back
kit
to
like
combat,
halfway through
so
the
I can
game.
show you my favorite thing, ordnance. This is the new
Oh,
gear
yeah.
slot for grenades and heavy weapons like rocket launchers.
Yeah, you have infinite ammo and stuff.
Instead of taking up a gun slot and ammo, ordnance now has cooldown timers. No more
I
saving
like
the big
that.
guns for boss fights. Now you can blow
It's
stuff
like your
up
super.
as often as you want.
So it's like a super move, basically.
Before we go further,
I guess
let's talk
that
a little
works.
bit about action skills. Every Vault Hunter has a set of 3 unique action skills. These are class-defining abilities with devastating effects.
All right.
Up until now, I'd been using Incarnate to deliver powerful phase blasts. But let's switch it up to Phase Familiar and pull out Trouble.
Ooh.
As you can see,
I want
each
that
action
character.
skill has its own branching skill tree, giving you more build freedom than ever before. On top of passive skills, you can further customize action skills with augments and capstones. These are socketed enhancements that add new behaviors and
I like
functions
this a
to your
lot.
action skill.
Interesting.
Different builds completely change how combat plays out, resulting in near endless freedom to experiment.
I like that
You can swap
a
unlock
lot.
augments or capstones on the fly, or completely respec your skill trees at hubs around Kairos.
Depending on how you lay all this out, your character will play
Each Vault Hunter has a
quite
unique
differently. I like that a
ability called
lot.
the trait. For Vex, her action skills attune to the element of her equipped weapon. So by swapping
okay.
guns, I can change Trouble's damage from kinetic to shock, fire, or any other elemental
That's
type.
cool. I like that.
And also, you
And
can
you can
pet the
pet
cat.
Dead end. Or is it? Let's see where this vent takes us. Gods. Are those test tubes?
Are you poisoned? Why is the character going crazy? Now it looks like they're dropping gold or something. Is there going to be a currency out? Yeah, I guess there was always a currency. I love the guns and like how they always come up with cool reloads and stuff. I got the one where you had to spray it with water. That was fun. I should boot up Borderlands 3 and just see.
But thankfully, our fight for your life mechanic makes a return. Of course, I could have avoided it in the first place if I had just used my ref kit.
Yeah, just get
this
good.
This new piece of gear provides health and other buffs, like temporarily boosting my elemental damage, rate of fire.
I like that your heavies are on a cooldown. I wonder if I can use it and then stow it and then keep using it, or how that works.
Oh, look at these guys. Are those crystals growing out of them?
It needs humor.
By the way,
the only thing it needs
to
is like
experience
jokes
the story
and
again,
humor.
or just grind for loot, we've added
It's
full
too
mission
serious.
and boss replay. That's right. No more save loading to run bosses. Now you can return to the arena and use Moxie's big encore machine to spawn another run.
I would rather they tried to
We'll
be
talk
funny
more
and
about
failed
endgame
than
later.
like the all serious.
For now, let's jump ahead and show you something truly badass.
All right, big finale.
In Borderlands 4, our bosses are bigger and better than ever, putting all your new skills, gear, and abilities to the ultimate test.
How do you even dodge that? I like this. Don't stand on the exploding floor.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Spoilers. That's enough of that for now. But
What's with
we
all
look
these
forward to
designers'
showing you
hands?
much more this
using
June
hands?
at our first hands-on gameplay event.
All right. Hopefully I can get in on that.
And from everyone at Gearbox, thank you for joining us.
All right. We'll let it play out here real quick. And it's coming out September 12th. All right, so real quick, my reaction to the Borderlands 4 gameplay reveal. I'm excited about it. I think that Borderlands 4 is doing a lot with gameplay that it's needed to do for a long time, and you can actually go back and play Borderlands 2 or 3 right now and have a pretty good time. My one worry is that they didn't do anything humorous. Like they were kind of like over telling jokes internally for some reason. So they decided to go a little bit more serious. So I do hope there's toilet humor and dumb jokes and things like that, because I really like that. Like High on Life did a really good job of telling jokes about what was going on in there, because it just adds a layer to everything else, and nothing in that trailer like even made me chuckle. And I think there were opportunities in there to like tell a joke of some sort. So yeah, I like Borderlands a lot, and that's sort of my reaction to the trailer. I'm in though. Like I'm definitely going to play it. Definitely interested. I got some family time stuff. We're going to go to an aquarium today. So we're going to go do that now that my youngest is up. Thank you for watching, everybody. If you like my content, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell to know when my content goes live. I try and stream on the weekends, but I got a lot going on next week, so you're probably going to see a lot of reactions. Anyway, thank you so much for the patrons and the people who support me at the highest level. Chris Freddy, Inner Machine, Philoroni, Spingetter, and Aries EMS. I do greatly appreciate you. If you want to support, you can join on YouTube or you can support on Patreon. Thank you so much, everybody. I'm going to get out of here. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much to everyone who watched today and participated in chat. Have a good one. Bye for now.